All right, Mr. Bixby, what car do you drive?
I currently drive a 2015 Nissan Frontier.
Is there any reason why you picked that car?
Prior to this, I had some smaller cars, smaller SUV, but I'm somebody who likes to do a lot of projects, so instead of having to borrow somebody's truck, it was convenient to have my own, so I can, if I need to go get some wood or I need to go move some art around or something like that, I'm able to do it myself.
All right. For its price, what car do you think is the most efficient?
Probably can't speak to a specific car, but I've seen Honda Civics run forever. I've seen many Toyotas last forever, 200,000 plus miles. So typically, if you're looking for longevity, those cars seem to be the bang for your buck.
All right, and what is your dream car?
I would say a car that I think would be super cool to have would be a 1975 Chevy Blazer, which I would paint to look like Chief Brody's car from Jaws. So if you've ever seen the movie Jaws, that is what he drives around. It basically looks like a truck without a top to it. It's pretty sleek. I think that would just be a fun thing to be driving around. So.
Thank you.
Awesome.
I drive a Subaru Outback 2018. I love it. Currently, it's probably the best car that I've owned up to this point. As far as a dream car, I mean, I don't have anything specific in mind, but maybe like a big truck, something like that. But I'm not a huge car person, but I would like to have a big truck after I get rid of my Subaru at some point. But I want to keep my Subaru for as long as possible. I love it.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Bart, what car do you drive?
Oh, hi, didn't see you there. My name's Mr. Bart, and I drive a 2012... My name's Mr. Bart, and I drive a 2012 Honda CR-V with custom bodywork, by the way, that I did all by myself.
Is there any reason why you chose this car?
No, I just kind of got it. Which leads to the next question. What's the most efficient car to drive? Any car that you don't have a car payment on. Definitely never lease anything and don't buy anything new. Buy something like that's been used, typically like a Honda or another car like that. Older. Toyota's pretty good, but the only bad thing about the Hondas are like I have to travel with a giant thing of oil in the trunk just for when it burns through all the oil. But other than that, pretty good thing. Now that I've jinxed myself, it's going to break down. The worst part about cars, tires. I have the worst luck with tires. Just over the weekend, I had to but I had to put in a plug because of the stupid people throwing their screws on the ground. Screw goes through the tire. Every other day, I'm having to fill up my tire. This is ridiculous. Filled it right up, no problem.
And what is your dream car?
Dream car is a DeLorean for reasons which should be self-evident, but if you're not aware, it's the car in Back to the Future. I think that would be really cool. More realistically though, I like old Porsches. I think they just have such a nice look to them. Anything in like the 50s for Porsches just looks so great. Outside of things like a Lamborghini, I happen to like concept cars, but also electric cars are cool too.
All right, thank you.
Bye for now.
All right, Miss Bob, what car do you drive?
I currently drive a Toyota RAV4.
And is there any reason why you chose this car?
Not really. We were looking for, we traded in a different car and we ended up with the RAV4. It was just something that we could get available at the time because it was in the middle of COVID and not many cars available at that point in time. And so that's what we ended up with. And we know Toyota is a good brand. It seems to run pretty well and last a while, so that's what we got.
And in your opinion, what do you think is the most efficient car for its price?
So in terms of my own personal experience, we used to have a Saturn Vue. Loved that Saturn. It lasted me a really long time. It was probably my first car out of college, and we didn't pay a ton of money for it. It was definitely a chunk of change, but it lasted us for about 15 years. So I had that car for a really long time. In terms of modern day efficiency, I really don't know. People keep telling me about the Tesla and a Prius and everything like that, but I'm just jury's still out on that one for me.
And what is your favorite or dream car?
My dream car would be a Jeep Wrangler. I would love to have one. I don't know if I'll ever get one. Either that or a Bronco. Broncos are making a comeback. They were big when I was a kid.
Any year?
Nope, no particular year. I
Right.
don't really have anything. Just something to take the top off. That would be fun.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's dance in style, let's dance for a while. Heaven can wait, we're only watching the skies. Hoping for the best, but expecting the worst. Are you gonna drop the bomb or not? Let us die young or let us live forever. We don't have the power, but we never say never. Sitting